Hi, it's Eric with Spartan AutoWorks. Today we're working on a 99 BMW 528i. We have to add another key to the system. The problem with these cars is getting a lot of locksmiths to want to program them. Unfortunately, you can order a key from the dealer for a lot of money, and it comes pre-programmed, I believe. I believe they, from what I understand, is they keep these keys in a vault, or every car's made with 4 keys. They keep them in a vault and send them out to you. At least that's what I was told. Whether or not that's true or not, I don't know. But supposedly they're pre-programmed if you order from the dealer. But you can go buy these keys online for about $20 a piece, $25. Things what I gave for the key that we made. We can make our own keys or duplicate our own keys. These keys have the remotes all worn out. It's a single key remote combination. So we need to get a new remote and have to cut the key to go with it. Then you have to program the key. So on these cars, you need to get to the EWS module in order to program the key back to the car. The remote learning feature is a separate procedure, which we're not going to cover here today, but you can easily download those instructions and relearn the remotes to the car. So on this car, we had to lower the steering column cover and the lower dash cover, get that down to get access to the EWS module, which was tucked up here. And it was a little difficult to get out, not a lot of space. But anyway, here's our EWS module. We're going to disconnect this, and then we're going to take it over to a program we bought off eBay, and we'll show you how that procedure works. The program you can buy off eBay very cheaply. I think we paid $60 for it, and we'll show you how to. All right. So the first thing you want to do is get yourself an K9D Programmer. Like I said, available on eBay for about $50. Get it. You're going to get your blank key. After you get your key cut, you'll have to put your key into the programmer and do a read on the key just to test it. So we'll go to the computer now. So we're in the K9D software, and what we're going to do is we're going to go to key. You'll have to pull key down from here, and then you can hit connect, I believe, and it's going to read the key. Then come down here, test the key, and it's going to take a second. I'm going to go through the key. So now it pulls up the key, shows us that it's basically a blank key. Let me put in an original key, and I'll show you what data comes up. Okay, so we have an original key in there now, and we're going to go to test key, and basically it's going to show you there's the VIN number of the car and a whole bunch of extra information, none of which really matters, but you can see the difference between the two keys. So now we're going to take the EWS module apart and go ahead and read the file off the EWS module. Alright, so after you get your EWS module apart, you're going to pull out the board, and there's going to be a chip on there. That's the chip we're going to read. There's a number on there, should be like OD something, and we're going to have to match that with our software. There's a cable that comes with your programmer, depending on which one you're using. You'll have to line it up. That's the front, so the very top. I'm trying to do this through the camera, it's a little difficult. So you'll set it on there like that. After you strip off all the, there's like a protective coating. I use a flathead screwdriver. You just want to be careful not to damage the board of the chip, but strip off the coating so you can get good contact with the reader. And then once you have that and you have your clip on there, you're going to go to the software to select the chip. So we'll do that. So once you get into your software, you'll see there's multiple choices for different chip types. Ours is this OD46J. It's going to pop up a picture with how to identify it. And then we're going to hit read EWS, and then it says must read, blah, blah, blah. Click that, and then once you click this, it's going to start reading. The problem is you got to really push down on the chip in order to get it to read, so I'm going to have to stop the video here because it's hard to do one-handed. Once we get the read, I'll show you what to do next. I kind of had to move around here a little bit, trying to get this to read so I can show you how the process works. So anyway, ignore that. We're going to read the EWS again, read it. Kind of holding this thing with my elbow. It's going to read the EWS module. Got to hold some pressure on the reader, the chip reader, with my elbow, otherwise it won't read. Alright, so now we're going to save the file. We'll say yes, we'll just replace it. And now we're going to go to right key. This shows you all the slots of keys, so there's 6 keys programmed in this car. We're going to program key 7. If you have an original BMW key blank, it's going to be the EML. If you have an aftermarket key, it's going to be this PCF. So we're going to say right key, Put key in the coil, hit yes to write it. Alright, now it's verified. Write key OK. So now we're going to have to write this back to the EWS module. So now we need to write the EWS. So we're going to go to write. And it's going to take a minute here. I'm trying to hold this down with my elbow. Wrote the data OK. So now what we do is we take this, we put the EWS module back together, take it back to the car, and we'll demonstrate that it works. For demonstration purposes, we didn't put the EWS module back in the case, but we do have our new key. We're going to come over here to the ignition, put this in the ignition, turn it, key fires right up. Now the programming of the remote is separate, and you do have to relearn all the remotes back together. So we have 2 new keys and 2 old keys with non-functional remotes. So the 2 new keys will have to be reprogrammed. If you had other functional keys, you have to program all together at the same time. I'm not going to cover that. Plenty of tutorials on that online, but it's pretty simplistic. But hope this helps. If you ever need to add a key, buy yourself a key blank online for like 20 bucks. Get yourself a $50 programmer, get a locksmith to cut your key, and save yourself a whole bunch of money from having to go to the dealer. Thanks, have a great day.